All right, tubers. Got a got a little pole on here. Trying to bring back. This is how it was sent to me. Um, had a problem is it had a gas leak, and I seen why it had a gas leak. It's the fuel. It was pinched off, and primer bulb. It was pinched off, but I went ahead and dumped the gas out of it just to see if I can do this, so I could get in here and work on this side of it. But that is a freaking mess in there. I mean, it's full of water, but it's like it's got sawdust and everything else in it. I don't know what's really going on there. But I'm gonna change fuel lines out on to see if I spray this out in here real good and see if I can't get it to fire back up. If I can put it back together. I hate doing jobs like this. I got half a mind to just put it all back in the bucket and say I can't fix it. But I mean, that's just not who I am, so I'm gonna try. But I had that one, had this one. I can't remember. Oh, the pull rope on it was broke. Actually, it wasn't broke. It was the little bolt that goes in here was out of it. I took the one out of here to replace it, but the spring, I noticed the spring, it was bent a little off, and it wasn't keeping the pull on there. So I pulled it out a little bit. I didn't pull it out all the way. Y'all know what happens when you pull them springs out. But pulled it out a little bit and put a little bend in it. Put it all back together, and it works fine. Started right up actually, and got this one here to work on. This one, she was complaining about what was it? Oh, hard to start and bogs down while it's cut. Automatically, when I thought about the bogging down, the spark arrestor, but this don't have a spark arrestor. It's got the little screen in it, but it don't have a spark arrestor. It's got a little thing here. You can pull that clip down, pull the screen out, and clean it. And I pulled it out and cleaned it. Fired right up that time. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I'll put the bar back on it here in a minute and try it out. I want to give y'all a little update on the dinky donkey. Hey, bud. We had a little trouble the other day when we was down there mudding. My linkage broke on my throttle. I don't know if it's internally or externally, but the governor, something happened to the governor. That son of a bitch went wide open, and I was stuck at the time that it did it, so I just dogged the crap out of it to get it back out. But it's time for a repower. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. We'll see when I get it off, I reckon. But I've already picked out another motor. I had a pretty good assortment of stuff to pick from, but I think what I'm going to go with is this here. I've done measured it. As far as my measurements go, it'll fit. But I think this is going to be my repower. It's 18 horse oppie, horizontal shaft. Still got the electric clutch on there. But yeah, I'd have to make this side my drive pulley. And like I said, as far as my measurements go, it'll fit. I dry started it out here on the ground. It starts. So once I get her mounted on the mower, I'll run it a minute and see what it's really like. I've done ordered me another carburetor. You can see the fuel pump's gone. I must have robbed it, or somebody else robbed it before I got it, I don't know. But I've got another one out there. It's got a cracked block in it that I can rob some other parts, you know, from breathers and stuff like that. But we'll see. That's about all I got right now, tubers. I wanted to show y'all my old parts saw we got going on in here. Do something with it. But I'll let y'all have it back. I'll keep it short. Thank you, tubers.